Hello YouTube! Killswitch423 back for more Dragon Age Origins. We just convinced Zathrian to end that curse after that wonderful fight. Such a wonderful fight. No sarcasm at all. Gosh. Usually I do this much later in the game, and I'm quite a bit more powerful. But I really, for roleplay reasons, really wanted to do this one first and get it out of the way. This goes back up and out, right? It should. Treasure pile. I like treasure piles. Oh yeah, so much stuff to sell, and go back to camp, talk to some people. Okay. Moving forward. Alright, and we're back at the entrance. Perfect. Really don't want to have to walk all the way back to the forest, but I don't think I'll have to. Don't remember having to, at least. Yes, forward. Oh, perfect. There. Or was it here? Crap, did I just go to the wrong place? Oh! Okay. Something's happening. Bandits. Interesting. Alrighty. I wasn't really prepared for combat yet, but let's do this. See how everyone does on there. Oh, I need to turn tactics back on. Oh. Oh. Beep. Beep. And you. Oh. Well then. Alright. Disable this trap right here. Oh, wow, someone's already down. That's Alistair. Brilliant. Take this! Hey. Hey, get away from her. Get away from the squishy mage. Thank you. Nice, nice, nice. Flurry, flurry, flurry. Alright, good job, guys. Don't step in that trap. Thank you. Alistair, get up. Alright. Take the stuffs. Alrighty. That wasn't too bad. I just didn't pay enough attention to Alistair.
Got it.
And I think he might have gotten caught in a loop of activating and deactivating shield wall, but I'm not sure. Did I go to the right place? No. No, I didn't. Oh. Now I have to actually walk through the forest because I clicked the wrong icon. Go me. Doodly doodly doo 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 doo. Just a pleasant stroll through the forest. There we go. Almost there. Come on now. Did I go the wrong way? No, I did have to go this way eventually. I only kind of went the wrong way. Bears! Oh god, bears.
I'll get on it. Enough!
Wait, what are you doing? Go fight the bear.
It's a good way to die.
Hey, get off him. Pick you in the nads. Nope, too late. Alistair's down. Oh god. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Heal. God, we're almost out of potions. Take the big one out.
Just call me the Rick.
Okay, good. Got the big one out. I'll get this one.
Someone's gonna fall and it won't be me.
Okay.
Your druid is saying some dignity.
Did we do it? Yes? We did it, right? Okay. Oh, Liliana leveled up. That's nice. Dexterity and cunning. Let's see. Let's work on your archery shots. Melee archer. That could be nice. Each arrow deals regular damage and also encumbers the target with a temporary penalty to attack. And we'll do this for now. Just 'cause it's a passive. I like passives. Okay, now we're at the entrance. And then we'll go to camp and everything will be fine. Yes, let us venture forth.
It is done. The essence of the wolf's heart has banished all traces of cursed blood from the hunters. It is too bad that Zathrian had to die. I felt it when he departed. I think he was ready to go.
Let's see. You know, I don't think she's gonna go around and spread word of Zathrian's corruption to everyone. They don't need to know. Best that they saw their keeper as, you know, a hero in the end. So in that vein, I think I'm gonna go with 2.
It will be difficult to fill Zathrian's shoes. He was our keeper for many centuries, and he will be sorely missed. But I am keeper now. Let me say it officially then. I hereby swear to uphold the terms of the ancient contract our people formed with the Grey Wardens. Call, and we shall come, with great speed and purpose, and we shall strike at your foes. This I swear.
Thank you.
It has been a long time since the Dalish marched to war, but I trust that in the end, we shall make a difference for you.
Woohoo! We got our Dalish, my people, in the fight. Ah, yes, we have this thing for Varathorn.
We are working hard to make enough equipment for all of the hunters. Our armaments will be superior to anything else you find on the battlefield.
I'm sure they will. Found some ironbark.
Truly. Let me see. Yes, that is indeed ironbark, and a substantial quantity of it as well. Well done. An agreement is an agreement, and I will craft something from this wood for you. What would you like? A bow? Or perhaps a breastplate?
You know, I'm not gonna take a bow because I know of a certain bow that's gonna be happening. Breastplate, don't really need. I'm actually gonna, let them keep it. For them, they need it. Neither. I'm sure your clan needs it more than I do.
That is very generous of you. Masiranos, I see that you have not lost your Dalish roots in the time you've spent with the humans. I will not allow your generosity to go without at least some reward. Come, I shall make something of the wood you bring.
Oh, cool. Still get something at least. It's neat.
I've reformed the wood to my will. It is but a small token of our gratitude, but take it with my blessing.
Thank you. Varathorn's amulet. Neato. Nature resistance, chance to avoid missile attacks, and 3 armor. Not wearing one, am I? Whoa. Putting that on. Huh. 2 to Constitution, 1 to Strength. Tactics, yes. Bravery. Quinn's area. That could be nice. Bravery. Well, that's nice. Overpower is also nice, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and level up Templar a bit. Yes, dispel Quinn's area. Nice.
Back again?
Alright, who else? Yes, I wanted to talk to Kamen again.
Please leave me be.
No!
Please leave me be. I shall hunt my own wolf now that these monsters are gone. Well, most of them anyhow.
Fine. In that case, we shall leave here for now. Oh, no, wait, no, I need to talk to...
I'm wondering, Morrigan, do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales so that I may sleep at night.
But this can't all be an accident. Spirits, magic, all these wondrous things around us, both dark and light. You know these things exist.
The fact of their existence does not presuppose an intelligent design by some absentee father figure.
So it is all random then. A happy coincidence that we are all here.
Attempting to impose order over chaos is futile. Nature is, by its very nature, chaotic.
I don't believe that. I believe we have a purpose. All of us.
Yours, apparently, being to bother me.
Oh, those two. She kind of agrees with both of them, even though personally she's leaning more towards Morrigan's views. But she does have her own gods that she believes in, and it's not too hard for her to believe that they are the same as the Maker in some form or another. I mean, we don't know. Where is this dude? This way? Yeah, there he is.
You have returned. Is there any chance you have news of Delilah?
I do.
You have news? Have you found her? Are you certain?
Here you go.
That is her scarf. Where did you find her? What's become of her?
Zathrian told you the truth. Yeah, it's better. I think that's better.
The Keeper told me the truth? Are you certain?
Really, technically she did.
Oh. she is at peace. Here is the amulet, as I
I
promised.
think that's better for him to
Now
know
I
than
should
the
go and make
alternative.
arrangements. I must mourn my wife as is proper. Dareth Shiral, fare you well.
Yay, Liliana approves, Morgan disapproves. Morgan disapproves of everything, so I'm not too bothered. Alright, let's check out camp, get rid of some stuff,
All right.
unload some gifts and such, and sell some other things to camp.
The Blight. How will you end it?
We have to fight the Archdemon.
Is that all? It is surrounded by an ocean of darkspawn. How will you reach it? If you reach it, how will you slay it? You say you are a Grey Warden. I have heard stories of this order.
What have you heard?
Great strategists and peerless warriors. That is what we hear of the Wardens. So far, I am not impressed.
Not here to impress you.
Evidently not. It remains only to see what you are here for.
And he approves, +6. Wow, he liked those responses. Okay, Sten, since I'm here.
Yes.
I'm going to discuss something you
Speak,
mentioned.
then.
That's enough for now.
Then I suggest we move on.
What were you doing in that cage?
Sitting, as you observed.
That's not what I meant.
It's what you asked.
You don't like me much, do you?
Warden, if I truly disliked you, I would leave. That I am still
Point
here,
enough.
you may interpret however you choose.
Are you going to answer my question?
I did. Parshera, was there anything else?
Okay, I have a
I
question.
am hardly surprised.
Why did you come to Ferelden?
To answer a question.
What was the question?
The Arishok asked what is the Blight. By his curiosity, I am now here.
What's an Arishok?
The one who commands the Antam, the body of the Kunari.
Did you find the answer to his question?
A portion of it.
What was the answer?
Were you not at Ostagar when the army was overwhelmed? That is your answer.
Don't you have to report back then?
Yes.
When are you going to do that?
Never. I cannot go home.
Why not?
It doesn't matter now. Can we move on? We keep the Darkspawn waiting.
Let's go then.
As you wish.
Okay. Still out gifts. Let's see, what do I have? Oxbone, yes, that's going to Sten. There you go.
Unexpected. Thank you.
Glad you like. Liquor, tail gloves. I know what those are for. Okay. Alright, so let's get equipment out of the way. No. Okay. Oak branch. Morgan. Ooh. +2 magic, +2 constitution, nature resistance, spell power, and nature damage. That is nice. It is better than what you have. And it still fits you too, that's perfect. Okay. Do I have anything you can wear here? The ashen gloves. Yes. Why are you not wearing them? Okay. I'm wearing what I already want to wear, I believe. Yep. Liliana. I'm thinking about moving her up to medium armor, to be honest. I mean, she's an archer, not being... She's an archer, not a dual weapon, so... I've never put my rogues on medium armor, but I'm quite tempted to be honest. Although she does have that awesome leather right now. So we'll stick with that. 2 helmets last. Alistair? Wow, you got lots of stuff. Ancient Elven Armor Viridium. Oh! There you go. That looks pretty cool. Alright, since we no longer care about the armor set, apparently. Smoke metal gloves. That's good. Smoke metal boots. Those are better. Heavy plate boots are even better. You need to be in the heaviest, best armor I have. Even if it does mess with your fatigue. Alright, there's your new armor set. Neat. How about your weapons? We already have you kitted out there, don't we? Yes. Alright. Sten's last. I'm done. Leliana's done. Oh, I guess we are on to Sten. Sten, you need something. Do I not have any big two-handed stuff? Nope. Yeah, you still have that, so that's nice. Armor then. Helmets last. Put you in those. Oh, that actually. I need boots. Those are better. Gloves. You have the best gloves I have on. Okay, at least now you're in proper armor instead of just your clothes. That's nice. Now we'll do our round with the helmets. Starting with me. 1 with physical resistance. Go with that. Studded helmet cured. It's on me. I need to remember these because they that mod I have takes them off to hide them out of combat. So 1.25. You get that. Alistair Commander's Helm. Or again, you're not wearing one. You're not gonna get one right now. Sten. Leather helmet. Okay, everyone's got their helmets on, so that's 1 leather helm cured. Is the only helmet I'm gonna sell. Okay.
Something you need? I'm sure either my boy
Yes,
or
yes.
I can help you out.
Where's?
I'm
Oh wait, hold on. Do I have anything enchantable first?
Enchantment?
I do. Let's see. Throne of the Dead Gods. I'm already using it. What do I have in? Journeyman Lightning. Okay. Alistair's using this. So I should give him the Dwemer rune. Leliana, okay. She's using it, but it's only for... So I'll just give her that. Okay.
You and your friends are formidable folk, and
Wares, please. Alright. So... crafting. Deathroot. Toxin extract. Okay. And life stones.
you and
Need
your
to hold
friends
on
are
to.
formidable folk indeed. It's good to have.
Oh, wait, who has herbalism? Can't do it right now. Darn it.
You and your friends are
Yes,
formidable
yes.
folk.
Go. That can go. That can go. Hold on, the life stones of flask. Wait, no, deep mushrooms. Yeah, get them. Keep the elf root. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Selling all the things. Keep that. Keep those. Sell that. Keep. Sell the leather helm cured. Selling. Keep the juggernaut. Sell these. Keep those. Sell these. Sell that. Keep those. Sell all this stuff. Yes, making money. Hold on to those, although they're the flawed, flawless. Sell. Sell. Keep. Alright. 50 sovereigns now. We're gonna buy all the health potions you have. And sure, I'll buy Angry kits too. And my Barry Crunches. For the doggy. Valerian potions. Less Valerian potions. Okay. Root toxin extract I need. All of them. Oh, I can actually buy one of these now, couldn't I? Or both if I wanted. Ooh, does he have that backpack though? Yes. Give me the backpack. The Ranger Manual. I want to give that to Liliana. So, do we have special edition unlocked though? Level what level 8? We should. So yes, I will
Something
unlock
you need?
Ranger.
I'm sure either my boy or I can help you out.
So I want Liliana to have that as her secondary. I'm not gonna worry about all the stuff he has. Although Morgan does need a hat, doesn't she? That one. Alistair isn't strong enough for it yet, so. Oh, I could use that, couldn't I? No, that's what I have. Ha! Spirit hands. Not quite as good. Oh wow, remember that's there. Okay, alright, I think that's enough spending for now. I unlocked a Ranger though. Liliana. I have to wait to level up. Oh well. It's okay. Speaking of people, hey Alistair,
What do you need?
you want to talk about Duncan?
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
He was like a father to you, I understand.
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the Blight and everything. I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of.
He had you.
I suppose he did. It probably sounds stupid, but part of me wishes I was with him, in the battle. I feel like I abandoned him.
No, I understand completely.
Of course. I'd be dead then, wouldn't I? It's not like that would make him happier. I think he came from High Ever, or so he said. Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor. I don't know. The Dalish don't practice cremation, do they? How do your people honor your dead?
We bury them and plant a tree over their remains.
That sounds quite beautiful. Life springing from death. Thank you. It was good to talk about this with a friend. It means a lot to me.
I think, she is starting to grow attached to Alistair. This is the first friend she's made outside of her clan. And he's saved her life multiple times at this point. So yeah, maybe I'll go. Maybe we should go with him.
I'd like that. So would he, I think.
Plus, I kind of suppose that I owe Duncan for saving my life ultimately, even though circumstances are not what I'd like.
Something on your mind?
There wasn't really much. You know what? Yes. I think this is gonna happen. Like I said, getting attached to Alistair, I think it's happening. I think it's starting to happen a little bit. So not enough for a little bit of flirting, at least, I think.
Not unless they were asking me for a favor. Well, there was that one time in Denerim, but those women were not like you. Why? Is this your way of telling me you think I'm handsome?
My lips are sealed.
Oh, I get it. I'll get it out of you yet. So, is this the part where I get to say the same?
Not unless you don't think so.
Oh, I think so. I'll just spring it on you when it's a surprise.
Yay! Alistair.
At your service.
I love Alistair. He's my favorite. Tied for second favorite character in this game.
Well, we're in camp. Now's as good a time as any to talk, right?
Yeah, I need to tell you how much I enjoy your company.
You know, I was just thinking the same thing. Given the circumstances, things could have been so much worse. I'm so grateful that you're you, instead of some other Grey Warden. That sounded better in my head. I just mean to say that I can't imagine having done this without you.
2 or 3 would be nice. I think she's kind of in a serious mood right now. She's being serious about this. This is something that she's not comfortable talking about that much. So when she does, she has to stay serious about it. But yeah, so I feel the same way.
Now we just need to be rid of that pesky archdemon, and everything will be back to normal, right?
More.
At your service. Well, we're in camp.
Never mind.
Now's as fair.
She's not just gonna jump into it like that. But,
At your service.
Questions?
Of course.
So you said this Arl Eamon raised you?
Did I say that? I meant that dogs raised me. Giant slobbering dogs from the Anderfells. A whole pack of them, in fact.
That's not what I remember you telling Flemeth.
Well, if you're going to go and pay attention to the facts, then fine. Let's see, how do I explain this? I'm a bastard. And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind. My mother was a serving girl in Redcliffe Castle who died when I was very young. Arl Eamon wasn't my father, but he took me in anyhow and put a roof over my head. He was good to me, and he didn't have to be. I respect the man, and I don't blame him anymore for sending me off to the Chantry once I was old enough.
He wasn't your father, so you know who is.
I know who I was told was my father. He died even before my mother did, anyhow. It isn't important. Arl Eamon eventually married a young woman from Orlais, which caused all sorts of problems between him and the king because it was so soon after the war. But he loved her. Anyhow, then you, Arlessa, resented the rumors which pegged me as his bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
You were probably luckier than most orphans. I mean, being one herself, kind of.
I suppose you're right. I wasn't raised as the Arl's son, though, if you're picturing that. I slept in hay, out in the stables, not on silk sheets. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall and it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Arl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there, and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
You were young.
And raised by dogs. Or I may as well have been, the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that. I don't know. All I know is that the Arl is a good man, and well loved by the people. He also was King Kaelin's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. Anyway, that's really all there is to the story.
I think, for Alistair, we're gonna head to Redcliffe next. But I'm not done talking to people.
At your service.
Questions?
Of course.
So, if you were raised in the Chantry, have you never,
Never worn a good pair of shoes?
Oh, no matter how many times I go through these conversations, I enjoy them every single time. You know what I mean.
I'm not sure I do. Have I never seen a basilisk? Ate jellied ham? Have I never licked a lamppost in winter?
Now you're making fun of me.
Make fun of you, dear lady. Perish the thought. Well, tell me, have you ever licked a lamppost
I love this
in
line.
winter?
No, I have never licked a lamppost in winter.
Good. I hear it's quite painful. I remember one of the younger initiates did it on a dare once, and there was pointing and laughing. Oh, the humanity. I myself have also never done it. That. Not that I haven't thought about it, of course, but, you know.
Never had the opportunity?
Well, living in the Chantry is not exactly a life for rambunctious boys. They taught me to be a gentleman, especially in the presence of beautiful women such as yourself. That's not so bad, is it?
So, you think she's beautiful, huh?
Of course you are, and you know it. You're ravishing, resourceful, and all those other things you probably hurt me for not saying.
I would never hurt you.
Nor I, you. Let us be
Aww.
off then, lest your risque talk make my ears blush.
Aw. Yep, this is happening. There's no, I can't resist that. This is happening. And I have a long-term plan for this, story. As you probably know. And if you've played before, you might kind of see where I'm going with all this, but maybe not. But I think it's good. Something I've never done in any of my playthroughs, and I think it really would fit this character and the way this story is going to play out. But that's not till much later in the game. Any more questions we can talk to him about? Why have you remained a Templar if you hate the Chantry?
Have you seen the uniform? It's not only stylish, but well made. I'm a sucker for good tailoring.
Oh? Don't think I've ever seen you wearing it.
I keep it hidden under my pillow. Sometimes I'll take it out just so I can hug it fondly and remember the good old days. Brings a tear to the eyes, you know.
And what's the real reason?
You don't really want to know about my being a Templar, do you? It's really quite boring.
I do really want to know, yes.
Poke, poke, poke. Tell me everything about your life, Alistair. All right, if you insist. It's not like we have anything better to do, right? The truth of the matter is that I did hate going to the monastery. The initiates from poor families thought I put on airs, while the noble ones called me a bastard and ignored me. I felt like Al Eamon had cast me off, unwanted, and I was determined to be bitter. But I took some solace in the training itself, I guess. I was actually quite good at it.
What did you enjoy about the training?
The education, mostly, but also the discipline. You need to have a disciplined mind in order to use the abilities we have. It was difficult, but rewarding. I never really felt at home anywhere, though, until I joined the Grey Wardens. And Duncan felt my Templar abilities might be useful for when we encountered Darkspawn magic, so I kept it up. What about you? Do you have anywhere you consider home?
You know, ideally before it would be with her clan, but that's not an option for her anymore. And realistically, you know, this is her home. This camp, these people. So yeah, 3.
Really? I guess I like the sound of that. We won't always be traveling like this, you know. Once the war is over, once the Blight is... well, a time will come when we'll have to think about having a real home again. Though that seems like a far ways off. And I suppose the Grey Wardens are gone for good, either way.
They can be rebuilt.
I suppose you're right. We can create new Grey Wardens, but we'll never get back those we lost. I wonder if it would ever feel the same. Anyhow, now I've sidetracked us. We'd better get back to what we're supposed to be doing right now. At your service.
Sorry, I really should space these out, but I love talking to people so much in this game. It's my favorite part about the game. Yeah, some more questions.
Of course.
What changes about you after the joining? I mean, it's not been that long since she's, you know, had it herself, so.
You mean other than becoming a Grey Warden?
You've been one longer than I have.
You know, I asked Duncan this too, and all I got was, "You'll see."
Just try that line on me.
I have other lines for you. Trust me. Oh, it's not that Duncan wants to keep it a secret. It's just that the Grey Wardens don't discuss it much. I gather it's not a pleasant topic. The first change I noticed was an increase in appetite. I used to get up in the middle of the night and raid the castle larder. I thought I was starving. I'd slurp down every dinner like it was my last. My face all covered in gravy. When I'd look up, the other Grey Wardens would stare, then laugh themselves to tears.
I haven't felt anything like that.
Really? Because I was watching you wolf down food the other day, and I thought, ooh, it's a good thing she gets a lot of exercise.
What can I say? I'm a growing girl.
I'll say. I didn't mean it like that. No, don't hit me. I bruise easily. Oh, and then there were
I
the
just want to hug him.
Duncan said it was part of how we sense the Darkspawn. We tap into their, well, I don't know what you call it, their group mind. And when we sleep, it's even worse. You learn to block it out after a while, but at first it's hard. It's supposed to be worse for those who join during a blight. How is it for you?
Nightmares. Yes, I know what you mean.
Some people never have much trouble, but that's rare. Others have trouble sleeping their entire life. They're just more sensitive, I suppose. Everyone ends up the same, though. Once you reach a certain age, the real nightmares come. That's how a Grey Warden knows his time has come.
His time has come?
Oh, that's right. We never had time to tell you that part, did we? Well, in addition to all the other wonderful things about being a Grey Warden, You don't need to worry about dying from old age. You've got 30 years to live, give or take. The taint, it's a death sentence. Ultimately, your body won't be able to take it. When the time comes, most Grey Wardens go to Orzammar and die in battle rather than waiting. It's tradition.
How cheery.
And you wondered why we kept the joining a secret from the new recruits. And there you have it.
I never wondered that. I understand.
You know, Duncan, he started having the nightmares again. He told me that in private. He said it wouldn't be long before he'd go to Orzammar himself. I guess he got what he wanted. I just wish it had been something worthy of him.
Okay, before I'm gonna spend that last dialogue choice a bit. She does understand why the whole ordeal was a secret, being as intimidating as it was, and all the problems, and needing all the recruits. She just was not at all pleased with her own circumstances and was kind of lashing out at Duncan that whole time. But now that he's been gone for a while, and she's kind of started looking back and realizing, yeah, he really did sort of he saved her life, basically. Really, is what it comes down to. He will be remembered, Alistair, as will the others.
I know. Ending the Blight should make this all worthwhile, right?
Yay, our star.
At your service.
More questions? Oh, yay, more. What was it like to be a Grey Warden with all the others?
I didn't know them for very long, but I guess it was longer than you. You never met them all, did you? They were quite a group. Actually, they felt like an extended family, since we were all cut off from our former lives. We also laughed more than you'd think. There was this one time... Well, you probably don't want to hear stories about men you didn't know.
Were there any elves amongst them?
Just one, a man named Terramel. He kept to himself mostly. I got the impression that his life before the Grey Wardens was unpleasant. There was one Grey Warden who came all the way from the Anderfells. What was his name? Gregor. He was a burly man with the biggest, fuzziest beard you've ever seen. And the man could drink. He drank all the time, but he never got drunk. Finally, we all made a pool to see just how many pints it would take to put him under the table.
Sounds like you had a lot of fun.
Sometimes. We were kin of a sort. All of us had gone through the joining, so we knew... Well, anyhow, it doesn't have to be deadly serious all the time. Anyhow, we never did find out. He said he'd drink a pint for every half pint that the rest of us drank. He was still going by the time the rest of us were passed out. I'm told that Duncan walked in later on and saw us all passed out from one end of the hall to the other, and Gregor still drinking. Duncan laughed until he nearly...
I'm sorry. This has to be hard for you.
Yes, I suppose so. I thought I was done with this, but it just struck me that I have nothing to remember Duncan by. Nothing at all. There's no body, not even a token of his that I could take with me. That must sound really stupid to you.
Not at all.
I just would have liked something of his to take with me, that's all. Well, there's no use in moaning about it, is there? He's gone. Let's just go.
Oh, wow, yep,
I'm wondering something. I'd like to know your thoughts about some of our traveling companions. Do you mind if I ask?
Time for the juicy gossip, I take it.
I've got this nefarious plan to go around to each of them and secretly tell them all the nasty things you said. That way they'll mutiny and I shall become the group leader.
If you want to lead, all you have to do is ask.
What? Lead? Me? No leading. Bad things happen when I lead. We get lost. People die, and the next thing you know, I'm stranded somewhere without any pants. Seriously, though, I'm only curious. I've had enough time to form my own opinions, and I just want to see if yours are any different.
Sounds like fun. Ask away.
What about Sten? The way he looks at me with those eyes. Creepy. And he's so quiet for someone so big.
He's dedicated, I'll give him that.
Yet he doesn't seem quite so bad as the Chantry tells us. According to them, his philosophy is vile and evil. Yet he seems so reasonable. And yet, he killed all those people. He doesn't even deny it. Doesn't that bother you?
He seems to regret what he did.
I'm not so sure that his regret means the same as it would for us. The Qunari sense of honor is a bit hard to grasp. For me, anyway. What about Liliana? Is she crazy? Or do you really believe in her vision?
You don't believe in religious visions and miracles?
Even the Chantry believes that most claims of visions and such are usually people's minds playing tricks on them. Wishful thinking at best. I'm not sure what I think.
It could be true. Who's to say it isn't? Yeah, I mean, that's, you know, she doesn't know. Could be.
Maybe you're right. It's not as if she could have known that we needed help so desperately after all. Yet, there she was. I don't know what to make of her. If you look at her when she doesn't see you, she just looks so sad. I almost feel guilty taking her away from her life.
It was her choice.
Yes, I know. Still, I feel badly for her. Morrigan, do you trust her? Think about it. Maybe Flemeth sent her with us for some other reason than she said.
You really don't like each other, do you?
Well, aside from the fact that she's a complete and utter bitch, no, I don't like her at all. Why, do you?
I like her just fine.
Great. I am thrilled beyond words. No, really. Enough. I think my curiosity is sated. Let's get back to it, shall we?
More talks?
Here, look at this. Do you know what this is?
Your new weapon of choice?
Yes, that's right. Watch as I thrash our enemies with the mighty power of floral arrangements. Feel my thorns, Darkspawn. I will overpower you with my rosy scent. Or, you know, it could just be a rose. I know that's pretty dull in comparison.
You've been thumbing that flower for a while now.
I picked it in Lothering. I remember thinking, how could something so beautiful exist in a place with so much despair and ugliness? I probably should have left it alone, but I couldn't. The Darkspawn would come and their taint would just destroy it. So I've had it ever since.
That's a nice sentiment.
I thought that I might give it to you, actually. In a lot of ways, I think the same thing when I look at you.
Aww. Got so many good lines. Feeling a little thorny, are we? Yeah, I mean, she's despite having given some thought to the idea, this sort of idea, she hasn't really seriously considered anything like this. And this is the first time anything like this has happened for her, so she really wouldn't know what to say at this point.
I guess it's a bit silly, isn't it? I just thought, here I am, doing all this complaining, and you haven't exactly been having a good time of it yourself. You've had none of the good experience of being a Grey Warden since your joining. Not a word of thanks or congratulations. It's all been death and fighting and tragedy. I thought maybe I could say something. Tell you what a rare and wonderful thing you are to find amidst all this darkness.
So, are we married now? Like, she's like legitimately confused. Like, what's this mean?
Haha, you won't land me that easily, woman. I know I'm quite the prize after all. No need to start crying on me or anything. I guess it was just a stupid impulse. I don't know. Was it the wrong one?
No, it wasn't.
I'm glad you like it. Now, if we could move right on past this awkward, embarrassing stage and get right to the steamy bits, I'd appreciate it.
Sounds good. Off with the armor then.
Bluff called. She saw right through me.
Yep, she's gonna consider consider the flirting again. Like this is happening. She's sort of letting herself commit to it.
I'll be standing over here until the blushing stops, just to be safe. You know how it is.
Yay! Yay!
Yes.
Question.
Of course.
I don't want to be out of dialogue.
Yes. Well, we're in camp.
Oh.
Now's as good a time as ever to talk, right?
I think after that last little exchange in that scene, I think this would be kind of the tipping point for this. So this is happening.
Oh, you want to right now? Well, who am I to refuse?
Ah, you're so cute. Yay! I'm sorry if any of you know me as a player. I am such a huge sucker for romance stories, and especially in stories like this in games. So that had to happen at some point. And I think Alistair makes sense for her. He's funny, which is why she tolerated him in the first place, and then just sort of couldn't help but grow to like him.
Yes. Well, we're in camp. Now's as good a time.
Oh, never mind. But also, she's not going to jump straight into anything else like that.
Yes.
Questions? Never mind. Okay, so that's enough for the talk with Alistair. Saving. And I actually think I'm going to end this episode on that note. When I come back, I'll do more talking with the other people and see how things go for the rest of the game. And now for the usual outro bit. Thanks for the like. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, go ahead and please click that like button. It really helps me out. If you really liked it, want to see more, please click subscribe. And, comment if you didn't like it. Or if you did and found something funny or whatever. Just, let me know. Either way. It's a great help to me. So, yeah. See you next time. Hopefully.